the gorgeous half of Dempsey and Makepeace. I'm sure you know the name, but I'd like you to catch up with the action. Just take a little look at this lovely lady in action.
Come on, man, let's go! Police, drop your weapons! Jump! Jump! Where's the key? Give me the key.
I gave them to you.
No, you were going to. You didn't.
I put them in your pocket.
No way.
Oh, we must have put them over here.
Yeah, well, you dropped them.
You lost them.
I never had them.
Control to Charlie 5. Coming. Control to Charlie 5. Over.
Charlie 5 to control. We are unable to maintain pursuit.
Get it away.
What are you doing?
Saving your ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, Glynis Barber. Glynis, a little nearer, please.
Well, they told me to sit on the side of a cushion.
Oh, they're just jealous.
Well, okay, I shall move that
Yes.
one. Okay.
Are you aware, Glynis, that, you have a good look at that hair?
I want to remember something.
Oh, please.
I mean, I wanted to know if you remember something.
I bet I do.
Do you remember the first time we met? You didn't know if we'd met before, did you?
Yes, we met in tram.
No, that isn't what I mean.
Oh, Lord. No, I don't then.
We've met before and he doesn't remember. It was a traffic jam. And you were very gentlemanly.
Really?
Because it was Primrose Hill Road and there was a lot of traffic. And I'd been waiting for about 15 minutes to get into the traffic. And you were the only person who let me in. And I looked and there was Des O'Connor. I couldn't believe it.
Well, I think it's only the right thing to do, and I'm sure any man that sees you driving past will let you in.
The rest didn't.
Well, I am inclined to let blondes in bigger than fellas with ginger beards, I must be honest. And they just I want to have a good look at your hair. Now, I don't mean to be personal. Are you aware that you started a whole new fashion all around the country with... They go in and they say, give me a Harry, give me a Makepeace.
Well, yes, I did learn this recently. It was quite a shock, really. Because I went to my hairdresser and he said people had been coming in and asking for my hairstyle. You know, they wanted a Makepeace hairstyle. I mean, I had this before the show. I mean, it's just a bob, really.
I mean, it wasn't
It's been around
done,
for years,
wasn't
really.
done specifically for this. Apparently one girl went in and said, let me look like the one in Makepeace and Dempsey. And she came out looking like Michael Brandon.
Well, it's very unfortunate.
Well, let me now risk the rage of all the feminists that'll be watching and say that, are we stretching credibility just a little too far? I mean, you're too pretty to be a cop.
Why? He says the cop has to be ugly.
Well, I don't say they have to be ugly, but, I mean...
Oh, yes, no, I totally agree. I think I'm a ludicrous cop. No, I really absolutely
Oh,
agree.
no.
Have I gone too far?
No, that, I mean, all I would describe, I would say that
No,
you
I
make...
think it's silly. I do, really. I mean, to be in that particular kind of work. I have actually met an undercover cop who's an extremely attractive girl. And in fact, when I met her, she said, oh, I had a dress just like yours in the film. It was a leopard skin dress as well. I was absolutely amazed. And she does undercover work. But she was explaining to me the kind of work she does. And but they use her, you know, as a female in bars, getting information.
Dangerous work, I should imagine.
Yes, very. And then the men step in. What she does is she gets them. She finds out a little bit of information, and then when they leave the club, the men are waiting outside and get the guy.
Hey, let me ask you something. Do you think that men now look at you in a different way? Let's take it back, Glynis. Pre-Dempsey and Makepeace, I'm sure that you've got your fair share of hello, but do they now look at you in a different way? And how do you feel about it?
Well, I don't think so. Do you mean?
Well, socially.
Oh, well,
you know, and a guy, I mean, you'll meet someone, and maybe you get to come on a little bit heavier, or do you? Perhaps
yes, I think people chat you up more because
that's what I was asking.
Yeah, because they know your Makepeace, and I keep thinking they wouldn't be chatting me up if they didn't know who I was.
An unfortunate name when you think about it, isn't it?
Well, I know.
Look, everybody's curious about your relationship off-screen with Michael Brandon.
I thought you were going to say Spikings for a minute.
Spikings?
Yes, he's the one I'm really having a romance with.
Spikings?
Vikings, Ray Smith.
I didn't know anything about this. This is all news to me. We'll leave Ray Smith where he is for the moment. I would like to return, I'm sure the viewers would like to know. I mean, you don't have to. But what I'm trying to say, is he your chap?
Yup.
Yes. But you see, we've got all this thing, in the papers
Well, I
about
know.
they hate each other.
Oh, I know. It's been so silly, hasn't it? I mean, it's been going on for so long. You must be bored to death with it. I mean, I am. Oh, yes, you see, someone said yes. I am. I keep thinking, God, they don't want to hear about it. I mean, who cares?
Oh, they do.
But it became
the
a
one
game.
about her. The one about her. She came on her own. Most people are interested. I mean, that's why they.
Well, it became this game with the press, and it just got out of hand. I mean, in the beginning, you see, it wasn't that relationships sort of start tentatively, and you don't really want the papers to note every step of the way, and they're like a step ahead of you anyway. They're
Make up their
reporting
own.
next week's news, and you don't even know if you're going to be together next week. So you get a little coy, and then they start coming at you like a ton of bricks, and then you sort of have this animal instinct to hide. If I see a photographer, I just go like that. It's just a reaction now.
I don't think they realise how scary they are. When you walk out of a club door or out of a restaurant.
And I mean, that is the instant reaction, isn't it?
Yeah. And then they put those shots of you in the Sunday paper. You like Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I always get my nose like that.
Dreadful in those things.
Well, I can't imagine you ever looking sort of unattractive. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I'll
gosh.
take your word for it.
Some rough photographs,
Now
I
they-
can tell you.
The show is taking off in America, isn't it?
Yes, well, it's just started there, and it's in a different slot in each city because it's syndication. So, in some places it's already
getting the
doing
reactions
really
first.
well, and in some places it's still sort of starting, as it were. But it's a tough market, America.
Yeah, you break that. I'm practically certain that with that lovely accent, with those lovely looks, you'll break it. Now, does this mean, Glynis, that if an offer is there, we're going to lose you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think I'd always go where the work is, but it does depend what it is. I mean, and I hate the idea of leaving England. I love London.
What do you want to do?
And I love living here. I'd love to do a wonderful film with a wonderful director and a wonderful script, but there aren't many of those.
I think it's on its way. Ladies and gentlemen, Glynis Barber.